Alright, I'd like to talk about this first before we start off. And by the way, I've gotten some really positive feedback from you guys, and I really appreciate it. For both watching and just interacting with the content, those of you that have. But when I've asked for constructive criticism, the number one thing I'm getting back is that I can be awkward on camera. And you're right! Listen, some of you guys haven't even met me. It only gets worse. I feel like this is like that scene from Step Brothers.
I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
So, I'll work on that. But I really think it's something that'll only get better with time. Because this is, like I said last week, I want to live more intentionally, and I think YouTube will help me do that. By the way, I'd like it to be like this, just like a conversation.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that.
Breaking down walls between us.
But I'm already finding out on my own. So it's wiping the walls out between you and me.
An open forum for dialogue.
But most of the stuff I'm going to post is going to be raw stuff like this. Because it's just who I am.
Alright, let's start this video.
And I really like that.
You know what it is?
I had the idea for this video after I noticed that three of the artists I've been listening to the most over the last couple of months have under 10,000 Instagram subscribers. Instagram followers. What is social media? And we all know what happens to people on Instagram once they hit 10,000 subscribers. Followers. That's right. They start telling you to swipe up. So at the time that I'm filming this video, this will be one of the last times these three artists will be bearable to follow on Instagram. Much cooler to be right around 300. If you guys watched last week's video, you know I was supposed to start over the next 5 weeks, every Saturday, I'm gonna start sharing a video a week. Then I noticed that one of these guys is blowing up right now, which is really inconvenient for me. Dude, get famous after. So anyways, I had to bump this video up. I wanna do the 5 videos all at once, start the 5 next week. First guy's name is Brandon Ratcliffe.
Whoever wrote the rules of breaking up, never been broke up over you.
I think he started blowing up because he's on tour with Kelsey Ballerini, who's that girl from the Chainsmokers song. I'm kidding. Do you guys like my cue cards, by the way? This is a professional operation, okay? We're a couple cameras away from being the best show on the internet, but like on the dark web. I like this thing that the co-president of his label said to Monument Records. He goes, "We identify unique opportunities for artists, especially for those who don't necessarily fit into one particular box." And that's definitely true of Brandon. He definitely has that storytelling aspect of country music to an art. I feel like he writes super relatable, honest, authentic songs, and I love what he's put out. You guys should definitely check it out, and I'm super excited to hear. I think he's got an album coming out. I'm super excited to hear what he'll put out in the future. These guys are,
You know what it is?
Seaforth.
Baby, keep talking, keep talking. It's the only thing I wanna hear. I love it when you talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
I'm always a huge sucker for a key change. I think because in my dumb brain, I feel like I'm getting more, like a 2-for-1 deal or something. It says here that they are Australian, raised in a suburb named Seaforth, and they grew up listening to Keith Urban, who is also Australian. I give it 2 albums before they also have a gender-neutral haircut.
You know what it is?
They're genre-jumping songwriters with storytelling elements of classic country. These guys just really know how to deliver a hook. I wonder what their jab's like. My third under 10,000 is Renee.
I gotta quit drinking till I quit thinking about you.
This is the artist of the 3 that I'm probably the most excited about. Not because she's a girl. This year I decided to not drink, and one of her lead-off singles is called Gotta Quit Drinking. So it's sort of become the official anthem of my year. But again, just like all 3 of these artists, she's able to deliver a song that's just incredibly believable and authentic. I'm thinking about doing a video on this, but I don't want to get into a debate on what country music is in this video. But I will say that I'm much more interested in the storytelling of the song. She also has a video on her YouTube of her singing Through the Wire.
To the wire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all.
Which is a great video, But one of the comments under this video killed me. So, where can I read the lyrics? I'm hard of hearing. Her jaw is wired shut. She also did this question and answer thing recently. I hope she doesn't mind that I screenshotted a couple of them, but just look at this one. The most country artist or artist thing ever to say. I love that. And to wrap this video up, I want to show this other screenshot I took of her listing her inspirations. And I think with all three of these artists, if you go and listen to their music, you can tell that the sound is a little different while still rooted in country. And this is a direction in country that I'm excited about. A lot of people aren't, but whatever, I love it. And I'm really excited about these three artists. I think you guys would really enjoy listening to them.
So check them out.
See you next week.